Hello guys, welcome to Meze Tech Hub. These are Microsoft Word series. So today we are going to be learning. Stay attentive as we walk through this tutorial. On the Home tab, the Home tab has clipboard group, font group, paragraph group, style group, and editing group. The clipboard group is majorly for copy and paste. We all know what copy and paste is. If you watch, these are not active. The paste command is not active. The cut and copy command, they are not active. So if I want to copy this hello, I will first of all highlight. There's what we call highlight. To highlight, you click on the beginning of the word you want to highlight. You left click, and then while still holding down the click button, you drag it either left or right, depending on where or the angle you want to select it from. Now when I select it, you find out that the copy and the cut are now active. So I can click on copy, and then wherever I want my cursor to be, wherever I want it to copy, I can click on enter for my cursor to go down. Then I will now come here and click on what? Paste. You see, I can still paste it again as much as I want to paste it. Then let us talk about cut. The cut now is that it is going to take out the original one and then present to us a copy of it. If you understand very well, you find out that when I did copy, I did not lose this first hello here. But if I cut, you find out that it has taken it out. Then when I go somewhere else, I can still paste it. I have not lost it. I can also go to my document too and then click on paste. It is still there, but it will not be in the first one. So try it out. Know the difference between cut and copy. Now we have the font group. The font group basically, it's about editing your text, editing what you have written. So for instance, we have hello here. I can edit this hello by either making it bold, using this bold command here, or I can make it to be italicized. I can italicize it using this italic command. I can also underline it, but make sure that you have to copy it. It is very important, to select it. You have to select it before you apply any of these commands. So you can make it bold, or you can press Ctrl plus B. You can either italicize it or you press Ctrl plus I, as you can see it under this little pop-up here, or this little comment. We also have what is called the font style. You can change the font style by clicking on this drop-down arrow here, and you see many types of font style that you want to apply. You can also change the size of the text you have written on your document, but make sure you highlight it. Highlighting is the same thing as selecting. So you can either highlight it this way by using your mouse, like I said, you click and drag, or when you keep your cursor at the beginning of the word, you have to press shift button and then your arrow left or your arrow right, and it's going to do what? Copy. It's going to select it for you. So you can change the font size here to whatever size you want. There's also a command that is close to it. It is also used to increase or decrease the font size. Now we have the text effect and typography. If you want to change it, you see it looks as if there is a shadow under. You can also use this depending on what you are working on. We have what we call Ctrl Z to undo what you have done. We have also the color. You can change the font color. I've changed the font color. And I can also do what we call highlight color. I can also change the text highlighter color. Now we come to the paragraph group. The paragraph group is used to align our work, give it a particular spacing. It's all about spacing and arranging our work. So there's what we call the alignment button or the alignment command. Here we have the left align. It aligns your content with the left margin. We have the center align. It aligns your work based on the center of the page. And here we have the align right. It aligns the content with the right margin. So let us do it. Now, you can see that I have clicked center align. It is now on the center of the document. I've clicked right align. It is now on the right side of the document. And we have what? Justify. We are going to work on this when we have our real project. Now we also have what is called bullet and numbering. This is the bullet here. It is not gun. It's not the one that they use to shoot. Not that type of bullet, but it's a form of numbering system or arrangement system that gives you a list. So if I want to write the list of something, I can use any of these bullet icons here. I like using this one. So I can write names of people. I can say John, and I'll click enter. If I click enter once, it gives me the second list icon. I can say Peter, and I'll click enter. It gives me the third icon. I can say Sharon, and I press enter. It gives me the fourth one. If I'm done with my list and I want to stop it from bringing more list icon, I'm going to press the enter 2 times. You see now it is out. I will now continue typing whatever I want to type. Now we have what is called the numbering library. This is used if you don't want to use the list. You don't use the bullet list. You can use the numbering list. You can either use the numerals. You can use Roman numerals. You can use capital letters for the alphabet. You can use small letter. Same with the Roman numerals, depending on what you want to use. We are going to work on all these things as we continue. I'm just trying to give a brief explanation of what these buttons does, especially the most important buttons which we find in our home tab. So here we also have multi-leveled list. When you are writing projects, when you are writing long essays, you can also use this one. You can also use this one to do your line spacing. For instance, if you look at these 3 names we have here, they are kind of joined together. So we can do what is called line spacing. We can either come here. If you watch now, you can see if I come to 1.0, it's very, very close to each other. 1.15 is given a bit of space. 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0. As you can see, the spaces are much. So now we have what is called the line spacing. You can use this line spacing option to add, or you can also use this one, add space before paragraph and remove space before paragraph. We are going to work on all these things. We have also what is called the border. You can add border to either bottom border, top border, left border, right border, no border, all border, outside border, inside border, horizontal, vertical border. We are going to work on all of these. So we also have the style. As you can see, I can change the way the style of these write-ups are. As you can see, this is the normal one we have been using. I can say no spacing. It has removed the list, the bulletin. It has removed the bulletin. And as you can see, these are all we have. So we also have the find, the replace, and the select. We use the find button or the find command to find a particular word. For instance, if I'm looking for the word Peter in my work, I just type here and you see it has highlighted Peter for me. The same thing with this replace. If I want to replace the word Peter with another name, maybe it's no longer Peter but Paul. Imagine I have written 10 pages and all I've been written is Peter, 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 and I want to change them to Paul. It will be a very hard work for me to start changing them one after the other. So I will use the replace button to replace Peter with Paul. So once I write Paul here now, I'll click replace all. It has replaced it. I'll say yes. One replacement has been made and I will close it. So you see now it's no longer Peter here, but Paul. You can use this also to select and select all and all those things. So in our next class, we are going to be working on the insert tab. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you apply what you've learned and also try to share it to others. Drop a comment and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.